Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Yoshi's Woolly World. Last time we started World 3 here and we got ourselves some new Yoshis, which includes Playtime Yoshi. And our Nest Yoshi just turned back into a Cookie Yoshi, which was the other one we got. But in this episode we're going to take Playtime Yoshi and make our way over here to level 33, the Scarf Roll Scamper. This one sounds pretty interesting. So for this one, not very matter what badge we go in with. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the classic big balls. So this level is actually a very interesting one. I really enjoyed this level here in World 3. The last one we did, level 3 too, that was a pretty fun one, especially because of its significance in the Smash Bros series, but this one's fun because of all the climbing you do. So throughout this whole level, you'll be climbing around on these scarfs. And that's a very interesting mechanic because that allows you to do a lot more stuff here than you would normally be able to do, which includes taking out these Lakitus. This is our introduction of the Lakitu enemy here. And they pretty much do what they do in any other Mario game. They'll just throw spinies at you trying to hurt you. But they hide behind the scarfs in this level, so the scarfs are one thing you have to be watched out for because they'll pop out either the top or the bottom of these scarfs. Come on, buddy. There you go. I was waiting for that guy to come out. So I'm gonna go ahead and check over here on the left real quick. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. So I'll just make my way back over here and just collect more beads. I like the music in this level. It's really catchy. Very upbeat song. It's really good. Now that's why I like to have some big urn balls for this level. Big urn balls are really helpful when you're fighting Lakitus because it'll destroy the spiny shell when they throw it. And you can also go ahead and use that to your advantage because the spiny shell will be destroyed, but your big yarn ball won't. So I'll just go and hit the Lakitu next. It's a really convenient thing that you can go ahead and do. And let that shy guy just fall straight down. I don't want to get poked by his needle. Let's wait a little bit here for the scarfs to roll back out. I'm going to go ahead and climb up both of these to reveal another flower. Why not? Let me just get a ball. I don't think that really matters because I think I already had 6 yarn balls, but why not? Go ahead and do it again. I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna throw an egg straight up. Good call because it revealed a piece of yarn. That's one of the easier ones to miss because it's a hidden cloud, so sometimes they just don't spawn. That's why I don't like dealing with the hidden clouds all that much in this game because sometimes they just don't cooperate and won't spawn. But here we could just go ahead and throw some yarn balls at these guys. I think I hit one of the other enemies beforehand. That was interesting. And hey, sneaky. Try to hide that from me, huh? Let me just go ahead and flutter jump here and throw another big yarn ball. Just get the rest of the beads, make things easier. And that revealed a hidden area for us to go ahead and grab a thing of wool. Speaking of hidden areas, yeah, one for a flower. 2 hidden collectibles right there. That's pretty sneaky game if you do ask me. You really want to make sure you can't get these things. Just hiding things in hidden clouds or just hidden little platforms in general, I need to go ahead and eat open. Really trying to sneak one past me. It's not working. Okay, well I missed the Lakitu, but I actually got the other thing instead. I got the dang cloud. I'm surprised. I'm going to go ahead and unravel this top section here. Gives you a flower. That's pretty good. And let's ground pound through these blocks. And I'm not going to climb for those 2 beads. Just going to go ahead and just throw out my big old yarn balls. Make it easier on me. Just spit out 1 yarn ball at those 2. We should be good. I don't know if there's any more hearts for me to collect, so I may be screwed on the hearts. Which would be unfortunate if that's the case, but who knows? Maybe we do have some coming up here. I'm going to throw a yarn ball here. And there you go. Made a staircase. Oh, the game, my floor jumped there for a little bit. I was pressing the B button and nothing happened. Good thing I caught that in time. But as you can see here, a whole bunch of Lakitus. Let's go ahead and just spit them out at each other. Wait for that spiny to go by. And I'm just going to throw a yarn ball here. There you go. Defeat all 6 of the Lakitus here. And you got yourself not only a flower, but a whole bunch of beads revealing some stamps. So that's important. Go ahead and just eat that shy guy. Give me some more eggs. Get out of here. I missed. I like how some of these Shy Guy, when they fly around, sometimes they're flying around wrong. Like, all these guys are supposed to be flying with the propeller on top of their head. Then once in a while, you just get this one guy having the propeller stuck to his butt. Feel bad for that shy guy. Doesn't know how to fly right. Alright, so we're coming near the end of the level here, so let's be very careful not to get attacked. Or, you know, jump right off like I did. I cannot believe I missed. I may be able to salvage this. Nope, never mind. I tried to bounce off the shy guy's head and it did not work out. Unfortunately, that puts me all the way back here, so I gotta collect all those things again. I'm just gonna go ahead and just cut back up to that point. Alright, let's do our best not to jump right off the side like we did last time. Please, let's just not. We're right here at the end. I don't need to replay all this because of one dumb mistake. Let's just go ahead and make our way over here to the left. Get ourselves our final thing of wool. Now we knit back together the Yoshi. And here I'm going to hit this little exclamation point and move. Because this section spawns our final 2 bees that we need to collect to have stamps. So that's it. That was the final collectible we needed. And hey, would you look at that. We got a bonus stage after all that. That's really good. I unfortunately need to replay that level to get the hearts, but that's not too big of a deal. I'll just rush back through it and just get the hearts real fast. Not a big deal, because I'll take the bonus game and give me some more gems, and then replay this level to get some more beads. I just interchanged the 2 things. Gems, beads, they kind of look the same. Alright, what bonus game did we get? Did we get something new? Yeah, look at that. We got something new. This one's interesting, because we got moving platforms. I don't think I've ever actually seen this game, not gonna lie. Not that many pieces of fruit here to collect, so let's make our way around here as fast as we can. Just collect all this stuff real quick. That was really bad because I couldn't flutter jump up, which means I missed that. I'm gonna assume that's a lemon? It looks like a lemon. Well, I barely got the orange. I'm not gonna be able to get all these, so just get what I can. That's a really bad bonus game for gems, not gonna lie. I only got 2,000. There's not enough fruit there to give you that many beads. I mean, it's one of the easier ones to keep up with because there's not much really to do. You just jump around the different platforms, that's about it. But there was basically nothing there. That was really not good for bead collection. Not at all. But you know what is good? Our new Yoshi. So, we knit back together the Scarf Roll Yoshi. He does kind of look like a scarf, if you want to be honest. There's all different patterns there. This looks like a nice old knitted scarf. But hey, we unlocked our first fortress here in World 3, so let's leave. Not ready to do that yet. I need to go back through level 3, so I need a new Yoshi. Let's see what the amiibos have in store for me today. With a level that has a lot of things unrolling itself, let's go ahead and play through a level with a character that also does a bunch of rolls in his game. Fox Yoshi. And I really stretched it there, but man, I can't think of another good way to use Fox Yoshi right now, so we're gonna use him. He does a barrel roll. Everyone knows that from 64 because Peppy mentioned it every 2 seconds in certain levels. Good enough for me. I do like the Fox Yoshi design now, because it basically does look like Fox. Like almost 1-to-1. A little weird in some ways, like the nose is a little odd looking, but I mean, it's a giant Yoshi nose. What are you gonna do? I think overall, this Yoshi's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and make our way back over to level 3 here. And it doesn't really matter what I use, so I'm gonna go in without a badge. I'll see you guys on the other side. Besides taking that one hit, that was a pretty smooth 3-3 there. I'll take it. Honestly, that one hit didn't really matter too much because I still had not only another checkpoint to hit, but I still had more hearts up ahead from another cloud. Sometimes taking damage midway through a level really isn't that bad, simply just because it is very easy for you to get that health back later, especially if you're playing Mellow mode and how many hearts they drop in Mellow. Let's go ahead and swap over now to our Scarf Yoshi. He looks pretty nice and happy. We're going to go ahead and take a scarf here through a fortress though, which is a little weird. And speaking of weird, we got Big Montgomery. He's back in Big Montgomery's Bubble Fort. So going into this one, you're going to start noticing a little bit of an issue with this game. So I'm going to go ahead and use the big yarn balls because big yarn balls, enough said. But going into this level, I want to go ahead and describe my biggest complaint, honestly, with Yoshi's Woolly World. Because this game's a lot of fun. It's a really, really good Yoshi game. But it does have one major fault, and that's the bosses. Because half the bosses in this game are repeats. Big Montgomery we fought in World 1, and he's here in World 3. This isn't going to be the last time we see him, because he's going to be in another world later on too. They love to use the same bosses over and over again in this game. It's the only complaint I really have. That's a major disappointment. There's a lot more bosses I could have pulled from the Yoshi series, but they keep on reusing this one and another boss we'll be seeing later as well. I don't know why, if you want to be honest. All the end world bosses are different, which is good, but the mid-world bosses are recycled, and I don't get why. At least Big Montgomery does do some different stuff here in this boss, and we'll be seeing that later. It just really does suck to see that they kind of use this guy multiple times. And again, there's another one they do reuse a lot as well. We'll be seeing that one in World 4. But for now, let's just go ahead and make the most out of it and just play through his fortress, because the fortress here isn't recycled at all. Let's look at this. This is a whole bunch of new mechanics here. This is some interesting stuff we have going on with the bubbles. Bubbles here are just basically movable trampolines, because you can go ahead and bounce off of these things, get some extra height, which will allow you to get to other locations you're not normally supposed to be able to get to with Yoshi Jump. So it's a pretty cool idea if you want to be honest. And they put a lot of Shy Guys here that have these needles in general. Simply just because they want to put these things here to screw at you. So they're here to pop these bubbles when they have a chance. And they definitely like to screw with you because of that. Because it makes getting up to certain areas a lot harder when they keep on popping bubbles you need to bounce upwards with. And there will just be some just falling down from the sky as well. Just to kind of make things harder on you as well. So there's a lot of cool ideas like that they do here, and I do appreciate that idea. It's a really cool idea for Fortress. Oh no, I got crushed by the bubble! You kidding me? I never got crushed by a bubble before. I didn't even know that was possible. Wow, okay, well I'm already replaying up to that point we just got crushed. Alright, let's do our best not to get crushed here this time, please. Go ahead, grab these hearts. There you go, that's at least something. I did take a little bit of damage on the way here, so I'm not at full hearts, but that's not too big of a deal. Because there should be a checkpoint coming up here soon enough. So that'll give me full hearts. Make sure there's nothing next to the door. Luckily there's not, so let's just go ahead and go right into the door. And move on to our next section of the level. There's a checkpoint. I knew there was going to be a checkpoint coming up soon. And leave that yarn ball there, I don't really need it. Go ahead and hit this hidden cloud, give me some extra beads, which gives me a stamp. Eat this money mole, and spit this one out at the other money mole. There's a lot of money moles I want to throw in this section. They don't just come in hidden bubbles and just want to kill you. They don't want anything to do with Yoshi. They just want him out of this fortress. Careful of that Shy Guy. I was trying to eat him, I kind of missed there. Here, I'm going to go ahead and eat this one, though. And I'm going to wait here for a moment. And as you can see, hidden that hidden cloud revealed a bead trail upwards. So if we jump up here on the highest moving bubble, we got a hidden pipe. Take this pipe, and we got a room with a whole bunch of bubbles here. I'm going to bounce off of these and collect all these beads, because doing so will reveal a flower. Make it easier on myself and just throw myself some eggs here. There you go. Give me the flower. Let's get out of here. Well, that's a bad place to have some spikes. Put your needles away. I'm gonna wait here for a moment. I cannot believe that still worked. I was checking to see if there was anything down there, and I jumped off of something that was off screen. Honestly, that should have killed me. I'll just take it. I'll take the win. There we go. Got those beads. Needed those since they had a stamp. I'm just gonna wait for these bubbles to move down. There's a lot of bubbles in this section. I just want to screw with you, because these are really only here just to get in your way. And in fact, there's a funny thing about these bubbles. So if I hug the right side of this wall here, I just zip straight to the left. These don't actually crush you. That's why I was so surprised earlier on when I got crushed by one of these bubbles, because this section teaches you that they are completely harmless. Like, they just pushed me straight past it. So instead of getting crushed by a bubble, I just went through one. But in the other section, it pushed me so far down, I basically get crushed. This level's weird. I don't even know if it knows what it wants to really do with Yoshi. I think it just wants to just screw with him in any way. It's gonna wait for these bubbles to come down. Gonna go ahead and eat this portion of the wall to reveal a flower. And that's it for this section, so let's get out of here. We go ahead and open this door and move on. I swear when these bubbles come down from the ceiling, they look like they have smiley faces on them. I don't know, maybe it's just the lighting or how they're drawn, but like the bottom portion looks like a smiley face. It's a little odd. I don't know why, but that's all I see. I'm gonna wait here. Wait for these bubbles to come back around. We got our final piece of wool, so that's all done. And that's a good thing. Here I'm just gonna go ahead and collect some more stamps. Throw that one straight up, don't need that egg. And just do a little bit of flutters here. Throwing some little bubbles at us now. Not really that much really to work with. We always have all the stamps. We just need one more, and it's coming up here in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and bounce on these bubbles to get to the highest portion of this level, which reveals our final flower. And we're at 19 out of 20 stamps, so these beads should here have the final stamp. If the bubbles will get out of my way, then I can go ahead and shoot. Probably would just been faster to walk over there at this rate. Yeah, there you go. We got our final stamp. I missed the one bead, but that doesn't really matter because I don't need those extra two. But now with all that, let's go ahead and make our way into the boss store and have a rematch against Big Montgomery. Huh? This tangle of yarn here looks familiar. Ah! It's a Yoshi! Tired of Yoshi's ruining my plans. Hey, you! Minion! I need you to stop any Yoshis from getting past here. It's time for Big Montgomery round 2. Second verse, same as the first. Except this time, we need to actually throw eggs at him to stun Big Montgomery. So he's going to be on a tower of smaller Monty moles, and what you need to do is you need to throw an egg at him to stun him. Once you do so, he'll go back into the background just like how he did in the first fight, but he will also do a ground pound now coming out of the background. So you got to be careful of that shockwave move, and also be careful not to be right underneath him when he does the ground pound, because that will hurt. Third phase, he will still do the same thing, but he'll also spit out tiny Monty moles at you too. So, gotta avoid those guys, but throw an egg at him when he's coming up out of the ground with the little Monty moles, before he throws his spikes, preferably. And once you stun him, grab him down 3 times, that's the fight. Honestly, not much really has changed between our first encounter. He just brought more of his friends. That's pretty much it. But that was it. That was the fortress down, and we got everything in one go, so that was a pretty good run. You know, besides the whole bubble crushing earlier, I'm pretty happy with how that fortress went. So now that we've completed this, we got ourselves a new power badge, and this is honestly my favorite power badge in the entire game. It is so good. But more importantly though, since we beat the fortress, we needed back to get our new Yoshi. We got ourselves a yogurt Yoshi. I'm gonna guess that that's a vanilla yogurt with how white he is. And I see a little bit of yellow. So I'm gonna bet that's vanilla, if you want to say a yogurt flavor. I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Next time on Let's Play Yoshi's Woolly World, we'll continue on here in World 3 and try out that new power badge we just got. I'll see you guys next time.